Okay, and now that I'm live, I can finally start getting on with the adventure. When last we left off, I went and took care of getting all of the books and reading them, at least most of them. I'm going to read one more in a moment. I also went and picked an crud ton of nettle and marigold, at least like something quick gathering, because I plan on making about 100 marigold potions. Okay, but before I get on with the adventure, I just want to do one last bit of reading, as well as eat. Oh wait, do I have any food on me? I didn't really do much else other than go around collecting a crud ton of nettle and marigold. Just gonna take 4 of those. Two of those. Should be good. Think I still have the room for the night?
I hope I...
No, I do not.
Certain? For how long?
I'll just grab it for one more night. Not gonna bother haggling. It's two pieces. I'm streaming, right? Yeah, it says I'm on there. Not popping up on my end. Give me a minute. Yeah, Kingdom Come Deliverance should be the game title. I don't know why it's not popping up properly. Just gonna refresh the page. Give me a second. Yeah, I'm good. Just weird. Alright, just gonna read this book and sleep a little bit because I did lose a little bit of energy. Timer. And sleep the rest of this night, and then get up for about sometime between 8 and 9 o'clock, and then I'll start going on to the quests. That should pump up reading a nice bit. Gained a level in reading. No perks. Level 6 now. Beginning that until like next level. Okay. Let's see. After that, Magistrate? No. Avid reader, maybe? Double reading bonus, I guess, would be useful. It's good enough for now. Did I not finish it? Don't know why it's not counting me as having read when it says it. I have read it 100%, but whatever. Okay. Just gonna save the game just in case. Oh, calm down, dog. One second. Okay, I am back. Probably put my headset in. Sorry about that. Alright, and break the legs. There we go. Hey Cody, how's it going? It's going okay on my end. A little disappointed that there's no game, but for Inferno's Rift's game tonight. But he's got some stuff going on. Hope he's okay. Okay, my next activity is to... Oh yeah, speak with... I don't need to actually get on the horse. My next task is to speak with the priest. I don't need that much armaments to deal with the priest. He is in his house. He'd be upset if I walked in. Nope, not really. Father Goodwin. Can I ask you a few questions about the
Blessings of our good Lord be with you, Father. I'm here in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa, investigating the massacre at Neuhof, which seems to be connected to a murder here. Can I ask you a few questions?
It seems Sir Hanush is employing children as investigators. But ask as you wish, boy. I hope this nasty business will be cleared up quickly.
Did you know Lubosh? What was he like?
A bit of a lost soul. Simple, rough fellow, but at heart I don't think he was such a bad person.
See. Notice anything suspicious?
Did you notice anything suspicious recently?
My child, all sorts of suspicious things have been going on recently. People like Lubosh don't know what to do about it, and sometimes they do stupid things.
That's really not a lot of help to me, Father.
I'm sorry to hear that.
And what about was Lubosh doing on the day of the Neuhof
Do you know
raid?
what Lubosh was doing on the day Neuhof was raided?
Unfortunately, I do know. And I'd like to help you with your investigation, but I can't.
What?
I'm bound by certain vows that forbid me to tell you.
Vows more important than catching dangerous murderers?
There are laws of God above the laws of man, son, and one of those is the sanctity of the confessional.
Has to be some explanation.
Father, surely you can't be serious. There
Or
must be
exception.
situations in which you can make an exception.
There are things that apply always, no matter what the circumstances, and this is one of them.
For heaven's sake, Father, can you really look me in the eye and tell me that when you know you may be condemning innocent people to death?
I can, because if I broke that vow, the consequences would be much worse than if I didn't. Maybe not immediately, but one day. The mills of God grind slowly.
The Wish was my
Father,
last lead.
Lubosch was my only lead to the Neuhof raiders. Only he could tell me who was responsible for that massacre. If I don't find out who it was, it will probably happen again. Surely you wouldn't want that.
I wouldn't. But I can't betray the sanctity of the confessional. I'll tell you what. Give me some time and I'll try to think up some way of helping you. Suppose we talk it over in the evening, in the tavern, over a cup of good wine. Maybe we'll come up with something.
All right. Thank you, Father.
Good luck to you.
That's tonight. In the meantime, I guess... I could go on an adventure for a little bit, considering it is so damn early in the morning, and I already spent a lot of time doing the archery stuff today, so... You know what? While I wait for him to meet me at the inn, he did have... or he may have something I can do. Any work.
Do you have any work that needs...
My dear lad, I have more worries than I can bear. Another pair of shoulders would ease my burden. I have to deal with a local witch.
A witch?
The herb woman, old Gertrude. That devious hag who will stoop to anything. Like all herbalists, for that matter.
Oh, don't tell me. The cows are giving blood instead of milk, and babies are being born with 2 heads and a tail.
This is no laughing matter. Gertrude isn't evil. She just has peculiar ideas about what's good for people. A little bird told me she incited some Ujet's women to witchery.
A little bird told
The
you?
little bird told you, did it?
You know how good people are at seeing the splinter in another's eye and not the beam in their own.
In other words, someone's been gossiping.
What's the problem?
And what's the problem?
As long as herb women stick to giving psychic to folk and bloated cows, assisting in childbirth, or burning incense in bedrooms to help with sleep, then nothing at all. But this is sacrilege, and it's unsafe. All sorts of molds and lichens and poisonous plants and other foul things go into those concoctions. I'd hate to see her poison some poor gullible lass.
What do you want me to do?
What do you want me to do?
I want you to go and see her and find out what she's been up to. I know she lives in fear of the Holy Church, so tell her I sent you. That will make her talk and think twice about encouraging witchcraft. If you learn that she truly did involve folk in some foolishness, find out all you can and deal with it.
Gladly help.
Consider it done.
Good.
I need to head to the
Never fear.
herbalist
I'm
anyway.
a man who always pays his debts. You'll find Gertrude, the old herb woman, in the woods. May the Lord watch over you.
Wishing I had some belladonna to make some savior schnapps. But in the trials I couldn't find any of belladonna, but I did find some marigold. And I just need marigold and nettle to make marigold potion. Or a marigold decoction. Which is a decent enough healing potion to use. One of the easiest ones. If I need to make Lazarus, I'll need comfrey and... comfrey and... vellum? Verenum? Can't read that from here. I'm a little distant away from the TV. Come on. This away. Yeah, I picked all of the marigold over there.
Yeah.
Missed some there. Privis Levitt's forest.
Yeah.
There's a tree knocked over here. And the dog picks up something. Not a bow.
Christ.
Now I should put on my headgear. Had a mace. Don't see where that fell. Did it roll down this way? And he was by himself? Weird that he was by himself. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, great. The heck hit me? We're around here? It's weird that I was thrown off the horse. Trying to remember where the old lady is. Not that one, that one, that one, that one. Yeah, this is a great ambush zone. And great, my feet are broken.
Yeah.
These woods. I know she's not too far from here. I think she's just around the corner. Yeah, right here.
God be with you.
Training
Would you teach me?
herbalism.
Certainly.
I'd like to practice.
All right.
Isn't that quite...
I can go to 53.
Agree?
Well,
Ah,
well. Agreed. Goodbye.
There's a workbench in here. I'm gonna make good use of it. Now, marigold decoction. Water, 2 marigold, 1 nettle. Oops, I'll need... marigold, nettles. Water. Okay, water, nettle. Take nettle, put it in the water, cook for a turn. Cool, grab marigold. Yeah, these are cool. Add marigold. File. And cauldron. Ah, shoot. Okay, so nettle into water. I didn't put 2 marigold in. Okay. That's my bad. Not mortar, just dish. I only put 1 marigold in, not 2. That's where I went wrong. Nettle. Into water. Boil for a turn. Turn. Boil. Let cool. Nice. Okay. While I'm waiting for it to cool, I can put it all into the other bottle. Got it. Nettle. Cauldron. Brew. Okay, boiling. Should be long enough. No longer boiling. Add marigold. Get vial. Wait for the fires to die down. And complete. Brewed marigold. Perfect! I'm going to make 2 more for now, I think. Or 1 more. Boil. Keep going until it starts to bubble. Okay, stop. Take marigold. Put in the dish. Pick up dish. Start to boil. Okay. Pile. And complete when the fire is out. Nice. Yeah, I'm just gonna sell that. Maybe I'll sell some marigolds though. So that's good. Alchemy is going up. Keep going until I can get auto brew, but I'll do that later on my own time. For now, it's a good start. Come
I've come
from the
from the
priest.
priest. They're saying you incited some women to witchcraft.
Me? Witchcraft? That's nothing but idle chatter.
Hmm. Mean
You'd
you
be
will.
wise to give me a straight answer. I mean you no harm.
As long as it's the truth you speak. Very well. I'll tell you everything. I've done a very foolish thing. It's preying on my mind so much I can't sleep a wink.
I'm supposed to believe an old witch has pangs of conscience.
Laugh if you like, but it's not a word of a lie. You probably know I sell various magic lotions and potions alongside my herbs. Well, there's one I wish I hadn't sold. You see, Vera, Zlata, and Kuta from Uzhitz wanted a magic ointment from me. I kept refusing them, but in the end I let them talk me into it.
What ointment?
What kind of ointment was it?
One that will show you a world no one else can see. A place of wonder and terror. The flowers might start talking to you, or the earth could swallow you up. I don't know if it's the work of the devil or of God himself, but the ointment has that power. But it could poison any person who doesn't know how to use it right.
So all this talk of witches anointing themselves and then
It does get
flying to
quite
their
tedious,
sabbaths
Cody.
on broomsticks.
The ointment could make a person see such things. But it was stupid of me letting those foolish women get their hands on it. They could poison themselves or fall off a cliff while they're lost in a dream.
Will you
Will
give
you
me
give
the
me the
recipe?
ointment recipe?
It contains belladonna and the herb Paris, both quite poisonous plants. That ought to make you think twice about dabbling with it.
So why'd you let them have the ointment at
So
all?
why did you give them the ointment at all?
Because I'm soft-hearted. You see, one of those women, Vera, lost her whole family in Skalitz. And Zlata's husband was killed. And the youngest of them, Kuta, miscarried with the horror of it all. They said they wanted to use the ointment to speak with the dead and ask them to put a word in with the Lord.
Yeah. I understand how they feel. But I reckon it'll get them nowhere but the ducking stool and the stake.
Judge not, lest ye be judged. I didn't want to give them the ointment, but they offered me a pile of groschen. So I thought how desperate they must be, and I heard their plea.
Their plea or the clink of their coin?
Why did you change your mind?
And why are you so worried about them all of a sudden? What changed your mind?
I'm losing sleep over it. Firstly, those women don't know what they're doing. And secondly, folk might see it as witchcraft. And do you know what they do to witches?
They burn them alive.
That they do. So don't be surprised I'm worried.
It didn't bother you before, though.
What did they want with the ointment
What did they
for?
want the ointment for?
Each one of them lost a loved one recently, and it's grieving them. They want...
I've
Fair
heard
enough.
enough.
If you've heard enough, you must
Very well.
Very well. But only because the priest himself asked me to.
Thank you 1,000-fold. I'll go to the Reverend myself and explain. May the Lord watch over you.
I don't have a lot of groschen left.
Yeah.
second. That's where I killed that bandit. Stuck in the trees.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably going to be working on alchemy when I finish off this stream. I'm going to be working on alchemy for quite a bit. He's get it somewhere between 5 and 10. Auto brew would be nice, but I also don't want to be. What's the term I'm looking for? I don't want to overdo it with alchemy because I know it can make the game quite easy in comparison. Yeah, I know. But think of it like anything else. It's a tool. And I wish Henry would understand that too. Speak to the village woman. I know they're gonna go out tonight. One at the end of the road there, one in the fields, and one down across the river, and just across from that guy's house. Okay.
Mother of God!
Okay, I'm in the outskirts, aren't I? I got one north of me. I'm 100% sure. No, south of me. Went a little too far.
What's that?
What?
Heard about a
I've
magical
heard something
ointment.
about a magical ointment.
Who are you?
Really? I'd like to know where from.
Been to see the herb
The
woman.
herb woman sent me.
Gertrude.
Ointment's quite dangerous.
It's not about the money. She's concerned about your health. That ointment can be dangerous, and she wants me to make sure you don't do anything foolish.
Hey!
It can't have got any more dangerous since she sold it to us. Tell her we're ever so grateful for her.
Okay. That's where you are. Other one must be over here. I think she lives over here. Just one house over. Yep.
Hey!
What's that?
I hope. Take care now.
I heard something about a magic ointment that you got from the herb woman.
You heard that where? And what business is it of yours?
The herb woman sent me.
Gertrude? What is she?
Quite dangerous. Or she'd like to know what you're up
She'd
to.
like to know just what you're planning to do with it. She's worried about you.
What made her change her tune? You can tell her we plan to do exactly. What's that? Jesus!
I like how they're freaking out because I'm on their property, but it's not like they're able to be upset about me being on the property, if you know what I mean. It's just odd. What time is it? It's only noon right now. Hello, Baker.
Met your sir.
Trade.
God be with you.
Haggle for milk.
Let's talk about... Aye?
10.
Satisfied?
Come now, just...
Satisfied?
That's not enough.
Is this enough?
I'd almost...
Yeah, no. Not gonna push it.
That's a somewhat...
There, I overate a little bit, but whatever. The girls making their way over now? I think they are. Yeah, follow the women to the woods. It's only about like 9-ish or 12-ish. Okay. Hmm. And the girls are not making their way to the woods yet. It'll be sometime later tonight that they do that. I'll go to the scribe and sell off the rest of the books I don't have a use for, considering I've finished reading them all. At least for the most part. These make back some of the gold I spent on them.
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Take care now.
How about you buy all of these books that I have no use for anymore? Making back like a fraction of what I spent on them, but whatever. 100 and something's worth
I'd
it.
like to Wow.
170,
What about
please. Oh, I actually went for it. Nice. Okay. What else can I do while I wait for nightfall? Because that's going to be a little bit... No other books I can read. I will check in with the tavern owner. Maybe he knows of any tasks that need to be done. If not, I'll just sleep.
God be with you.
Is there anything suspicious?
Indeed there is. Around here, you should hear about what Vashek the groom has been up to at the stables. When the head groom told the lads here, they fell off their seat.
Is there anything
Nothing out of the...
Veshek, the head groom. Okay. Veshek, the head groom, near the stables, then. Teleporting horse, hooray.
Yeah.
That's what onions do. Don't know what the head stable master is. I assume over here. Oh, you did hop it. Over here. Head groom.
I'm at your service.
Any work available here?
Any work going here?
Enough for a dozen men. You could take the place of that useless stable hand Vashek for a start.
What happened? Did he do something wrong?
Just found out that he lost our pie.
Lost it where?
No, Pie was our fastest stallion.
Oh. Well, that's bad news.
He fell, banged his head, and the horse bolted. Can you fathom it? A stable hand falling off a horse. And then...
Well, I can't take Vashek's job, but I can try to find you a pie.
That would be nice of you. If there's anything you need to know, ask that fool. I was too livid to even speak to him.
Right.
May the Lord watch over you.
Now is your stable hand gone? So dark. I'm not heading to the woods just yet. So I got some time, maybe I'll go find Pie. Okay. I assume I'm somewhere near here. So he's probably over by the house. Yeah. He's inside.
I'm at your service, sir.
Horse that bolted? What training do you have? Horse
I'd like you
riding?
to show...
Certainly.
I'd like
Beginner.
to...
All right.
Isn't that quite... What about this?
Come now. Agree.
But don't leave yet.
Huh?
Oh my god. Why did you lock me inside? Horse
How's
that
the
bolted.
head?
So even strangers know my shame. Come on, then. Come and take a closer look at Vashek the Blockhead.
Not here to mock.
I'm not here to mock.
So what is it you want?
I promised the head groom that I'd look for pie.
Well, good luck with that. I've been searching half the day.
Can you describe pie for me?
Long face.
Well, that should narrow it down. Does he have any distinguishing features? Like a colour, for instance?
Sorry, he's dappled grey, a stallion, and he's really fast. But that won't help you.
Quite the opposite.
Where did you
Where
lose
did you
pie?
fall?
Just south of here.
4 paths.
Now you see my...
When did
When
this
was
happen?
In the morning. Then I staggered about for a while, feeling as rough as a boar's ass.
Describe
Can you
pie.
You did hit your...
Yes?
I asked you to describe pie, not every...
Sorry, he...
Quite the opposite. Fine.
Thanks. If you find him, the groom might...
Well?
Pies used to take in the bridal with, so I'd keep to those. May the Lord watch over you.
Yeah, I got time still.
Yeah.
More paths. Okay, I'm about here. So I'm gonna take the path here and then down. This way first.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Get out of here
great.
Oh, that's it.
Bandits and humans, huh? And let them deal with themselves first. Ow, ow.
On again.
Come on. Not what I wanted to do. Okay, from what I can tell, there's just two of you here. Ow. Great.
Enjoy this.
I don't want to die here.
Bring it on. Yeah. Oh. What's the matter? Lost your balls?
Okay, they have archers.
Is that all you got? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. Ow.
You gonna cry now? Haircut. Jesus Christ! Oh.
Okay, what's my HP at? I'm at 24.
Stop! I beg you! I yield!
Okay, he's down. Okay. I actually fucking survived that. What the shit? Drinking that. How many of these fuckers were there? Okay, you had a bow. And you did not drop it. I don't know where the bow went. Whatever. Oh, broken arrow. You died here. Okay, long distance arrows, mace, piercing, villager elm. All but one this way, this, 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 this. Okay. Should be a bone near here. Ah, it's a bow. I don't care. Got some runners. That's useful, at least. They didn't all stick around and fight me. Some of them died. Humans are gone. I don't see any more bandits dead here, so they all must have ran off. Oh. This human died. Okay, did he die on his weapon? Did his weapon drop near him? Can't tell. One died there, one died there, one died there. The other one died over here. Some old apples. There you are. Not dandelion. He had a sword. There it is. Falchion. Type blue and type black. Yeah, type black is what I'm going to be needing. Okay. They're broken for now. I don't see any more enemies at all. So 1, 2, 3, 4 down. Managed to take out one of them. I am definitely saving right now, because I don't know when I'm going to get a chance to do so again. And I don't want to die, thank you. Potion's still not wore off yet.
This'll be the crossroads. So where did Pi go? This could be from Pi. Yeah.
Which direction did Pi go, though? I don't understand. You veer around this way? No. Wait. Oh. I'm telling you to hunt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Pi.
Yeah.
Stuck to this road.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a sign. Okay, Pi did go down this way.
I'm honored that a knight...
Have you seen a horse running loose?
I have indeed. Or at least I did see a riderless horse gallop through here. It went too fast for me to be sure of the color.
Where did you see him?
A short distance down the road, there's a brook. I was there fetching water when that...
And where did he run onto?
Well, he splashed about and then ran upstream into the woods.
Much obliged.
My pleasure. Good luck to you.
Down this way towards the river. This way. Upstream into the woods.
Goof. That's my...
I just want to give him one piece of the hair meat. Don't want to count this as poaching.
Look what I've got. You'll love it.
Horse should be somewhere around here, as I think. I'll go back to the road.
Yeah.
Maybe I missed something there. Said he went into the water and splashed upstream. And we'll check out the charcoal burners. Maybe they'll know more.
Yeah.
Greetings.
Have you seen a horse?
Certainly have. He ran past here heading upstream. Thistle went after him and hasn't come.
Thistle?
A local charcoal burner. None too smart.
Right.
Good luck.
Okay, so he went upstream still.
Yeah. Yeah.
There we go.
My God, what happened to you? You look like you've been assaulted.
I'm afraid this horse is a runaway from the Ujit stables. You can't have it.
Fuck off! I don't care where he escaped from. Go find your own horse.
You're Thistle, aren't you?
Aye? Do I know you?
No. But as I was looking for that horse, I came across the charcoal camp, and they spoke of you.
And what did they say?
Oh, they were laughing at you. They seemed to think you were some kind of moron for leaving your stuff unguarded.
They were laughing at me? The bastards!
Anytime.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Now I can head back to Ujit's. This way. Yeah, he really is none too bright. He did leave the stuff unguarded, or at least what he thought was his stuff, being the horse, and he left, and I just took it. I mean, what's he going to do about it? It's a horse anyway, it's not his.
Yeah.
boots.
Friend, could I have a word with you?
Faint-hearted knight.
You again?
Ah,
I suppose you want to...
yes. That was just my intention. I've been practicing.
Hold on, I want to know something.
Wait a while.
I'm all ear.
Hmm.
You can't duel.
But I thought knights fight
I suppose so.
like...
Your sword.
You have a fine sword.
But what would I do without my...
Don't you have a spare one?
I do.
There you are then. Let's...
Wait, well, what about me?
I'm giving you a chance to fight for honor. That's a valuable thing, isn't it? Let's get to it.
Wonderful.
Just as kitted out as you are.
Ah! Bugger! Yeah!
Ow.
Dopperdelle! You're dead!
I guarded that.
Well landed. Bugger this. Ah! Take that! Ah! Ah! Yow! Shit! Ah! I'm over here. Ah! Ow! Oh! Ah! Ah! Damn! Ah! Ah! Yow!
Alright, looking so good there.
Ah! 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 Ah!
Oh. Give up, did you?
Oh, well. It's a really fine sword. A family heirloom. It's more of a family disgrace in my hands. So have it.
Stalwart. Agility 7. Short sword. Nice. Not as good as the merchant sword, though. Nice sword, though. Okay, still plenty of time in the day. By the time I head or make it back to Ujits, let's see, I'm around here, I think. Follow the river, went over here, followed the trail, went up this trail here. I'm about here, I think. I think. I'm not even sure where the heck I am. Ooh, okay. Now I know where I am.
Yeah.
I wonder if I go off.
Yeah.
Will I still encounter things? Thought I did. Thought I heard some voices. Nope.
Yeah.
Alright. I think it's good to head back to Ujits now. Okay, and then right in this way.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, where are you gone? Back in the stables. I think that's someone there. There you go. Here's Pie.
God be with you.
Found Pie.
Oh, dear God! Between ourselves, he was none too cheap. I don't know what I'd have done if he was gone for good.
Thank you.
We'll...
I'd like to trade. I can buy that. Plain riding spurs. Can also buy one of those. No, I cannot. Not only for... weight of 30. Yeah, I got a decently fine saddle. Hold on. And keep stalwart. No, come back. I have stuff to sell you. Quit running away.
I'd like to buy a...
Well, now.
Not yet.
Then go and have...
Farewell. May the Lord watch over you.
Not sure.
Can we do something?
Well,
Can you do 200?
Agree?
I'd almost.
What do you say?
I'd almost.
Can you do 180?
Finally.
Huh, from 80 to 180? Damn. Nice. Okay, what's this look like on you? That was a little bit weaker. Doesn't look too bad. Kind of like it, actually. Hmm. I like this one better. At least looks wise. Put those extra weapons away for now. Sort through them. I need the torch. Okay, it's getting kind of late. Let's see. Oh good, the girls are starting to move. I think I have some schnapps left over. I'm running out of them. I'm going to take some schnapps for now.
Yeah. Me?
Great. I did not follow them into the woods soon enough. You know what? I will deal with the priest first, and then, considering this will be the next day, take the opportunity to go and deal with them tomorrow. I just took a little bit too much time with the stable master. Oh, I have the spurs now. Nice. Oh, great, my outfit's practically destroyed. Great. Meeting up with the priest. Not looking too bad. Better than there was.
I'm sorry I can't tell you everything, but maybe we can work something out. But first, I'd like to hear something about you, my son. With whom do I have the honor? Where are you from?
From Skalitz?
I'm from Skalitz.
Oh, I'm sorry. What about your kin?
They're dead.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Here, we'll drink to them. It must have been terrible.
It was.
It was terrible. It seemed so pointless. We had no warning. They just appeared and began the slaughter. God knows why. They killed anyone who didn't make it to the shelter of the castle. My parents, my girl, even the Deutsch who was on Sigismund's side. I didn't make it to the castle. I wanted to try and help my parents, but there was nothing I could do. Then I fled to Talmberg with the Cumans on my heels. They almost killed me. They slaughtered people in the surrounding villages. There was a pile of bodies in front of the church in Rovna. Folk who tried to take refuge there, but they...
My poor child. May God grant them eternal rest. And how did you come to get this assignment? I'd have expected Sir Hanish to send that old grouch, Bernard.
Did send him.
He did, but I found a witness and the trail led here to Ujit, so he sent me here to follow it up.
Ah, well, congratulations. It's nice to see someone using their head to find things out instead of torture. We'll have to drink to that. Now the most important thing. What actually happened at Neuhof? The good folks hereabout are saying all kinds of terrible things, but I take most of it with a pinch of salt.
My pleasure.
The rumours aren't exaggerated this time, unfortunately. The Neuhof stud farm was raided by bandits, but they didn't come to pillage or even take the horses. They only wanted to kill. They maimed the horses and slaughtered some people. I'm sure they would have killed more, but the bandits quarrelled among themselves and broke off the attack. And judging by what's left of our Lubosh, they're still settling accounts.
I see it's every bit as bad as people claimed. Dreadful. Well then, here's to those poor souls who had to die so pointlessly and so terribly.
I've told you all about me. Now it's your turn, Father. You don't look much like our parish priest at home. Well, we've had an agreeable chat, but now let's get down to business. So, about this confessional seal. Do you really want more innocent people to die?
Henry, that's not how it works. There are matters in which you can't make exceptions because if you do it once, you'll forever be tempted to do it again. If people stop believing in the church because their confessional secrets are betrayed, they won't trust anyone, and that's worse than even the most hideous crime.
Then I've reached a dead end.
I understand, but that means I've reached a dead end. Those cutthroats will strike again, and I can't stop them.
Chin up, lad. I might have a solution.
What?
If I tell you what Lubosh told me, I'd be betraying the confessional secret. But, first thing tomorrow, I'll try something I think might help you.
Word of honor?
On my
One
soul.
ale over here, please.
I always wondered about the things a priest tells his congregation. Where on earth do you get the ideas for your sermons?
Well, Ujits isn't Prague. It's not enough to instruct people. They have to be entertained, too. If I only read from the Bible, I'd soon be preaching to an empty church.
Our priest wasn't exactly a bard. So what do you preach to your flock about?
It has to be something topical. Condemning vices. And, of course, describing them in detail. A tongue-lashing about the two popes goes down well these days. And stories from real life, with a nice moral to them, are popular as well. Especially if they're about fornication and similar scandalous vices.
Can you give me an example?
Oh, on what
Well,
point, Cody?
Recently, a priest by the name of Jan Hus started preaching in Prague, in the Czech language, and the people liked it. I hear he always has a full house. A journeyman who heard him told me what Hus is preaching, and I like the sound of it. I'm thinking about putting it in my own repertoire.
What's so amazing about it?
The preaching of Master Jan Hus about Mother Church. The lamentable wealth in which the church is drowning has turned to poison, and nearly the whole of Christendom is contaminated. Just like a flock of hungry ravens, they settled on this land to devour every grain of gold and silver. They know no mercy. Their hearts are corrupted by longing for wealth, and they shamelessly profit from everything. You want to baptize a child? Pay. You want to steal and murder? Pay and you will have absolution. What if the devil himself were to pay? Would he ascend to heaven too? With such money gained from the poor, they buy beautiful horses to ride and needless servants to pamper them. They gamble at dice and dress their whores in expensive furs, while Jesus Christ walked barefoot and had no place to lay his head. Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by God and his people too. Amen.
Well, this Jan Hus character is quite a rebel.
Oh, the congregation will love it.
I don't doubt it.
Let's drink to that.
Funny. That last bit reminds me of someone.
What do you mean? My situation's completely different. Huth preaches against the prelates and the clerics who are robbing the poor. Look at me. I don't have a pot to piss in. I'm no better off than the folk I preach to. I'm one with them in poverty and suffering and everything that troubles them. I drink with them and curse those stuffed habits in Sasau Monastery.
What do you think of this Jan Hus?
He's certainly a wise man. A little overzealous for my taste. If he got out of Prague and came here for a look, I'm sure he'd stop condemning drinking and lying with women.
Where can I find out more about his teachings?
You like it? I copied down some of his sermons. If you're interested, you can read them at my presbytery.
What do the common folk think of it?
They like it. They're happy to hear someone say what they think themselves, but are afraid to say aloud. Things that make them angry. And they're calling for change. In a few years, it'll have grown beyond control. You mark my words, the people will rise up, and the church will be shaken to its very foundations.
Yeah, unless they burn him at the stake first.
Nonsense. They can't burn a master of the most respected university in Europe.
I'm sure they burned worse.
Don't you think it's a bit odd when someone boozes and lives in sin with a woman and then criticises the Pope for debauchery?
No, I don't.
Thanks for the sermon, but I think I've been morally uplifted enough. Oh, it's getting quite late. What are your plans, Father?
What do you suppose? We have a drink, of course.
Well, enjoy it, Father. I have to go now. I'm not much in the mood for a drink.
I thought you'd be more game.
So you won't help me out with that secret?
No, I won't.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I believe I have the room for the night. No, I do not.
Good health to you.
I found that horse you lost.
Really?
Yes, really.
Thank for all the saints. I was just about to start packing my things. I'll let you wed my daughter if I had one. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Just take more care next time.
I will. Take care now.
Now the priest will be here all night.
One ale over here, please.
I may have screwed up, I'm not sure. Now where does that go? Ow. I don't know if anyone knows anything about Limpu-Lobosh. Goodwin's concubine. I'm just going to call it a night. Where's the innkeeper? Saw him earlier. There you are.
God be with you.
Have you got a
Stay
bed?
the night.
Aye. For how long?
One night.
Sure.
Well, she only started not
Here you go.
You're like
in the evening, while there's still a bit of farewell.
Here you
She
are.
sits down.
And good health.
No, I should clean up. I've not been cleaning up. I need a trough. Where are all the troughs? This one here? Nope, that's just wood. There we go. Sleep and save. I may have screwed up. I don't know what to do right now. This is private property, but there's nothing here. This church is so damn small. He said presbytery, so up here? Oh, I know. There's also supposed to be a way to get the information from him. I'm gonna reload a save. Yeah. Just like as I got back into town, I'm immediately gonna go to him. I was meant to, but there's apparently another way I can go about getting the information by, like, breaking into somewhere in the church. Maybe in the upstairs? Don't recall. I'm just gonna skip past this part. Give me a moment.
I'm sorry, but first...
Scallants, they're dead. It was...
Well...
I understand, but that means I've reached...
Well...
I'll bring it right away.
Well, the ship... Let...
Fun...
What do you...
Would...
Screw it.
Ah, that sounds like a...
I knew you wouldn't let me...
It is one of the best scenes in the game, so why skip it? You're right.
Enough of this!
Bailiff! Come on over here, sit down and have a drink with us.
Don't vex me again, Father. It's 3 hours past dusk, and curfew is long gone.
So what?
So, I'll have you all whipped, and put in the stocks, and I'll write a letter to the bishop about you, priest.
Well, nothing to worry about then. Everyone knows the only one around here who can write is me.
Enough! Men, throw them out.
You looking for a fight? Henry, back me up.
If I have to.
Come on then, bailiff.
What the shit?
Thou shalt not hurt thy neighbor, fucker.
Just wails on them all. Oh, that's great.
So, my dear, wouldn't you like to have a little ring on the bell? No sooner said than done.
I'd love to. And Henry, too, I'm sure. Right, Henry?
Stop that nonsense, Godwin. Are you out of your mind? What will people say?
They can say what they like. What do I care? What do they do to me? Watch the step, my dears. Careful, you don't hurt yourself.
Godwin, you're a...
Here we are. Look at this beauty.
Oh. We can't do this, can we?
Who says? Get ringing, wench.
This is wonderful.
Ah, bloody oath. And now, my dears, comes the climax of the evening.
Godwin.
I'm gonna skip this part because, you know, I am uploading this to YouTube, so I'm trying to cut as much of the the not so appropriate things. But then again, no one really gives a damn anymore. Whatever. Hello, Mutt.
Good boy. That's my boy. Look what I've got.
Do I have any
Love
food
this.
left? I don't have anything I can give you.
Well, I have to say that was a fine evening.
Godwin, you beast! Get up! Do you hear me? Wake up, you drunkards!
Oh, fucking hell. Where the... Oh, what the... Oh, who the hell are you? Oh, Henry. My great friend, Henry. Didn't we have a wonderful time?
Well, you certainly did, you old lecher. Now you better pull yourself together quick. You haven't much time. There's some water and something to eat on the table there, but if I were you, I would move my hairy arse before my flock eats me alive.
Oh, step on in my head. My guts. Oh, my poor suffering stomach. Oh, what was that woman on about? Before my flock eats me alive. I've forgotten something. What have I forgotten?
Where the fuck am I?
What the fuck was it? Oh. Mass! Oh, shit, I have to say mass. I gotta say mass. You have to help me.
How? You're the priest.
I can't do it in this state. Maybe the liturgy. But I have to give a sermon as well. Oh, this is a disaster. They're gonna excommunicate me.
I'd like to help you, but...
You can. You can do the sermon for me.
What? So, first I investigate a murder no one wants investigated. Then I drunkenly keep the whole town up all night. And now you want me to preach at them from the pulpit? Do you want them to burn us at the stake?
No. No, I've got it. Suppose that Sir Ratzig's protege. You just came from studying in Prague. And you want to share the words of Master Jan Hus, who you recently heard preaching there. Henry, look. From what I remember, we might have overdone it a bit last night. And if the bailiff or someone else complains about me, the bishop's gonna have my guts for garters. So I'd appreciate it. Stop gaping at me like a stuffed squirrel and start helping.
You're mad. You're stark raving mad.
I'm not. It's a perfect plan. It's flawless. Oh. How about this? If you help me with this, I'll tell you who Lubosh's cronies are.
No, this is planned all along.
No, neither can...
What do you want me to do exactly?
I'll go and start the liturgy. Then I'll introduce you. You give the sermon I told you yesterday in the tavern, and that's that. No need to drag...
Christ almighty.
Wonderful.
I may as well look my best. Yeah, would be Henry's drink of choice. Drunkenness. Okay. Yeah, reputation lost. I know that.
I thought he'd never show up. The swill pup.
Look at him. He can hardly walk after his capers last night.
You were with them, you beast. Just you wait.
Look at him. Mother of God. Any minute now he'll throw up.
So I couldn't sleep a wink last night with all that clamor.
In nomine Patris, et Filii, et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. Accepit panem in sanctas at venerabiles a manus suas. Hoc facite in meam commemorationem. Brothers and sisters, you may have had the honor of meeting Henry from Skalitz, who is here at the behest of Sir Hanush to investigate that heinous crime at Neuhof. You might not know that Henry recently visited Prague, where, by the grace of God, was able to hear Master Jan Hus from the esteemed Charles University preaching. I've managed to persuade Henry to stand here today in my stead and tell us what he heard. Because, as you all probably know, Jan Hus is a very popular preacher in Prague. So, Henry, you may begin.
Brothers and sisters, let me get straight to the point. I'd like to talk about the church and how corrupt it is.
Boy has a cheek.
One should not believe in the church, because the church is not God. God is above all things, and the church is but a means to salvation, which the prelates do not care to hear.
He's right.
It is the corruption of God's pastors here on earth that has brought misfortune on our heads. Plague, cumens, hunger, and chaos. The accursed wealth that the church is drowning in is poisoning almost the whole of Christendom. When dogs are fighting over a bone, take the bone and they will stop. Just like the flock of ravens that has descended on this land to peck up every speck of gold and silver. They show no mercy. Their hearts are poisoned by covetousness. They trade everything. Everything is for sale. You want to baptize a child? Pay. You want to steal and murder? Pay, and you will have absolution. And the prelates sin and give themselves absolution.
For shame! Shame upon them!
It is the custom of the gluttonous prelates and monks to preach against sin. But what do they know of us ordinary folk? Let us remember the marriage at Cana, where our Lord Jesus Christ himself feasted with the other guests and drank his fill. And when the wine was gone, he performed a miracle and created more. He, whose companions were poor travellers, simple folk, prostitutes and troublemakers, performed a miracle so the feast could continue.
Now that's the kind of sermon I like to hear.
No, brothers and sisters, Jesus did not condemn alcohol. Drink to lighten the cross you bear in this vale of tears, but not with such abandon that you cannot keep holy the Sabbath. For there should be moderation in all things, and it is not drinking itself that is sinful, but intemperance and beastly indulgence.
He's right.
Enough about sin, which the prelates are so fond of preaching about, and whose absolution they promise if you only pay enough coin to Mother Church. What if the devil himself were to pay? Will the bishops tell us he too would ascend to heaven? And what about those bishops? They sin without remorse, and with the money grasped from the poor for indulgences, they keep fine horses and hordes of servants to pamper them. They play dice and garb their mistresses in expensive furs, while Christ, the Lamb of God, walked barefoot and had nowhere to lay his head. Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by God and his people too.
Down with the prelates. Away with them.
We're fortunate to have our good Father Godwin. At least he's a fair and simple man.
God sees what is happening on earth, and he is filled with righteous wrath that those who should seek the salvation of souls instead seek mammon and the idle comfort of lucrative posts. Blessed are the shepherds who share the poverty of their flock, who are as one with you and bear with you the burden of this earthly pilgrimage, who do not condemn your venial sins.
Oi! All honour to Godwin! Let him drink like one of us!
That is all I heard in Prague. Amen.
The lad spoke well, considering what a soak he is.
He's right, that was.
The young man shouldn't drink so much, but the Lord's given him a
I'm
silver
glad he
tongue.
came here. I don't suppose I'll ever get to Prague, and he told it nicely.
Well, well, my boy, you have talent, and I can't deny it. And you pulled a thorn from my side. I almost didn't make it.
Yeah, I noticed. And I wasn't the only one.
Well, what's to be done? I'll make it up somehow.
So, about our bargain.
Although it's a sin.
So gluttony and fornication.
God does forgive a penitent.
So, what did Limpy Lubosh tell you? Was he at Neuhof that day? Who was with him? And where are they now?
Now slow down. I'm sorry, but he didn't tell me that much.
Don't let me down after all I've been through. For you...
Well, now Lubosh came to me shortly after it happened. His conscience was gnawing at him. And I must say, in the end, he turned out to be a better man than he looked. He said they'd been hired through some crony of theirs. And at first they were just to steal some horses. But then it all turned sour and people started getting killed. And neither he nor his cronies wanted anything to do with that. So they fell out from the gang and fled.
Fell out?
Yeah, there was a body found in the woods by Neuhof.
That would explain something. Lubosh kept jabbering that he wasn't a murderer, that he didn't want to do it.
So I know that Lubosh killed the murderer and he's dead too. The trouble is, I need to find the ones who are still alive. I need names and places. Did he mention any of the others?
Only nicknames. Talked about some fella called Riki from Ledechko, Pius, Timmy.
Pius. That lot are about as pious as I am ordained.
Nonsense. You would make an excellent priest. And anyhow, with your skills, you ought to be able to sniff out this Riki from Ledechko, right?
Well, we'll have to now. There's not much else to go on. Let's hope he's not hanging from the wall too.
Indeed. And I'd hate to be excommunicated for nothing. Anyhow, good luck. You watch out for yourself. These people clearly mean business. And I'd like to raise a tankard with you again sometime.
Yeah, I'll try. Although I'm not sure I'd survive another night of your debauchery.
And if anyone should ask, you heard nothing from me. I'll deny everything.
I don't doubt it.
All right. Need to track down Rike. However, I think that will be where I end it for tonight's stream. I'll be back again tomorrow morning, and I'm going to be doing maybe 2-3 sessions tomorrow, if I have the time. But for now, I'm going to cut it here. I'm going to go and deal with this thief.
That's him. You won't get away with this.
Now, why can't I run? Don't know why I can't run. Drunkenness.
Somebody help me.
I'm trying.
Peace. Had enough?
To heal, Mutt.
Oof. Oof. Oh dear, did that hurt? Peace.
Ow.
Poor Vav. You should have fucked off while you had the chance.
And nothing I want.
You showed him. Thank you.
Thanks.
Ow!
To me?
What were you doing? There's people walking here.
To heal, mutt.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it a night here. I want to track down that bandit first. Gonna go and make an absolute crud ton of potions and get re-kitted out, get all my equipment mended that needs mending. And then I will be back either later tonight, considering it's not too late, or I'll be back tomorrow, depending on how long it takes me to get stuff done. But for now, good night.